What's up, gamer holers? It's the boys, and we're back at you again this time with hot topics like Linus getting hacked, I think. I don't know what's happening with that. Trump getting arrested, maybe. Minecraft is not a way to make excuses about murdering people. Counter-Strike smoke's cool. Diablo 4. And that's all I got. I was struggling, chat. I was really struggling.
You did great, man.
Thanks.
Did great. High energy. You're just a screaming American.
Yeah.
He starts off super
so mad
high.
when he said that, because there's nothing more I hate in Mexico than goddamn loud Americans. They're the fucking worst. I hate it. I was so upset when I saw that shit. No. I am in my apartment. Listen, when I'm terrified, maybe I'm loud. I was putting on a performance at the marathon. I'm tired. Okay.
I enjoyed when you were climbing up the mountain in the middle of the night in the rain, talking about like how you've become Gollum.
Yeah,
I've entered my true form.
Yeah, I was just waiting for it to come out, seeing him crawl on all fours.
Yeah, that video was so good. I really enjoyed that. I'm
For those
excited
that don't
to
know,
see more.
Check the description. Dekie is doing a big hike. We've talked about it a lot, but the first video came out of their Trip Zero, I guess it's called.
Yeah, Trip Zero in Indonesia.
The test trip, is out.
Yeah, that looked like the trip of a lifetime. I can't even believe that that's like the test trip. Man.
Now, is the
I had a
elevation
cool
there
dad
super
like
high up
Presley.
as well? I don't know what they are in relation to like sea level and stuff, wherever you were where you're hiking.
Like Bali was sea level, and then it's just a volcano on Bali. So the mountain actually we didn't go that high up in elevation.
Yeah. You live a lot higher than
we are up, but I mean, I'm already at like 7,000 feet all the time, so it wasn't really an issue. I don't think the other guys are struggling with much, and they're pretty close to sea level.
How many mountains do you go
Michael
to?
looked like he was having a breakdown.
Yeah, was he? What was,
I don't think that was oxygen intake though. That was just
exhaustion.
Just out of shape.
Exhaustion. Yeah.
He's just a dad, you know. Like
that would be me, like going up that fucking thing. Like I don't blame him one bit.
Yeah.
Was everybody else like pretty comfortable with the hike though, or was he just like really like?
No, we were all beat to shit. The Jared was totally fine. He was all like,
well, you could tell that guy's like, he's like one of those fit guys, you know.
He
like,
runs for fun.
Yeah,
he does.
He's not a gamer, even, is he? Like,
no, absolutely not. No,
Where did he come from? Who is he?
I honestly think that that's great because he is going to be able to just be like, I'll take the heavy stuff. You guys just trudge on, like he did with Michael. Like that's
basically another Sherpa.
Yeah.
Wait, who is he? Like, where did he like
sign up for the application program? So once again, for anybody that's not familiar, this is the European trip with Pestily. So like back in January, we went to Bali or we went to Indonesia, a couple of different places, and we had recorded stuff. We just had the first video come out. That's what we're referring to. But yeah, Jared. So it's Pestily, myself, Michael, Pestily's producer / neighbor, and then a guy named Jared. And Jared and I, we both got into it the same way. So Pestily put out the thing, asked for people who want to go. I signed up, did a bunch of bullshit, got in. Same with Jared. Jared didn't even know who Pestily is though. A friend of his watches Pestily and was like, "Dude, you're an outdoors guy. Go sign up for this."
That explains it.
He
likes
cool,
to climb
related,
shit.
which I think is great. And I even said that I was like, "It's so good that you have somebody that's totally out of that sphere."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, and in that video, I think it was like he actually, especially like during the marathon and stuff when we had the live stream, he worked out really well, and he's a lot more comfortable on camera than we anticipated. But I still think he needs to. Like, he's opening up, so I think we'll get a lot more out of him, especially in these upcoming trips. It just as he kind of gets used to the entire.
Plus, you guys don't know each other too, so it's always like getting comfortable with everyone.
Yeah.
I bet
the entire content creation thing. Yeah, and
So
he
now
was
you
coming
guys
in
haven't
like I was
seen each
familiar with
other,
Pestily and Michael, but
yeah, that's awesome.
So you leave tomorrow on your first trip.
Yeah. So I mean, if we're on the trip thing, leave tomorrow. So that was trip 0. Everybody's very confused, and I get it. Like on stream, all you do is repeat yourself all day, and then somebody still comes in and asks the exact same question that was asked 50 times. You're like, I've said this how many times? How does everybody not know?
Yeah. I've seen you actually get so mad about that on your stream.
Do you know what's really funny is the fact that if he had a YouTube channel, he could just direct him to that video. You know?
Yeah, come on, man.
You're too in the moment, Dekie. That's your problem.
but yeah, the trip is, or like when he put out the dates for the first 2 trips, which I didn't know he was putting out the dates for the second trip. I didn't know that he had like hammered that out with the trip planner. But yeah, so there's a total of, well, there was 4 trips: trip 0, trip 1, 2, and 3. And the dates for trip 2 and 3 are out. Trip 1 is, I'm going to leave on that tomorrow, and then 2 is in June, July. So trip 1 is Southeast Europe. We're flying into Greece. We're not climbing Greece till the end. Flying into Greece, meeting up in Athens, getting in equipment we need, and then we're driving to Albania. Going to climb Albania. Then we're going to Montenegro, Bosnia, Croatia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, Turkey. Wait, yeah, we go to Greece. Drop off the car in Greece. Do we climb? No, we climb Olympus in Greece. Then we go to Turkey. We're not climbing Ararat. That's over in the east. That's Asian side. We're climbing some like 3-foot hill in the west. And we're going to Gallipoli for Anzac Day. And then back to Greece, and we're flying home. A lot of Greece action. But so that's going down. We ended up cutting a lot of countries. The car rental issue was like a disaster. Same with SIM cards. There's no SIM card that works in every country over there, and there's no car rental place that'll let you take your car everywhere over there. So we had to like eliminate a couple of ones strictly for that stuff, and then there might be a few that we like do extra depending on time frame.
Damn. Your quads and calves are going to be so massive by the end of this. That's sick.
Like,
I watched the video.
Jacked,
I watched the video with my community the other day, that video, and I was watching you guys like struggling, hiking up, but I was like, dude, it's probably so humid there and hot. And then once you guys reach the top, you're all so happy and everything, and I paused. I was like, are they going to fly down, or they got to walk down now? then like a couple seconds later, I don't know if it was you, I can't remember who, they're like, oh, now we gotta walk down. Which uses completely different muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably.
It's entirely different. Walking down was miserable. My entire thing with going down was, I was like, because I'm terrified of heights, going up I couldn't see, and I was like, dude, if I have to see like what I'm going down on, this is gonna be worse. And it ended up not being. It was actually a lot. At
least you have a view.
Psyching me out. Yeah. But yeah, entirely different muscles. My feet were dead after that. Like, I could barely hobble through the forest area or the jungle.
That's so cool.
You guys are gonna be like T-Rexes. Your legs are gonna be jacked. You're gonna have like tiny upper body. I once saw a runner like that. He had the most defined legs. Like, he was wearing short shorts, just running, and his upper body, he looked like me, like not good. Like, but god damn, it was so weird. Usually you see the opposite, like the chicken legs, the dudes who only do upper body, But this guy was the opposite. You guys are gonna be like
the
that.
opposite.
It's gonna be great.
So so the first trip is like Southeast Europe, and then second trip in June, July is going to be the UK, Iceland, Scandinavia, the Baltic states. And then we still don't know dates of trip 3 yet, but that'll be Central Europe. Everybody's like, what? You guys are skipping Germany and France and all this stuff? And we're like, no, that's trip 3. That's what I feel like I've said it a million times. So yeah, that's way down the line. The problem is, like, Bali was on top of the mountain, is freezing just because it's high. But like in the jungle, I couldn't breathe. I was dying. And I mean, it's Bali in summertime. It's hot as shit. So that's the issue. The thing here is, like, we're going to Europe in April. It's going to be cold. In addition to climbing, and after doing quite a bit of research with YouTube videos and other things and translations, I am much more worried about this snow situation than apparently anybody else in this group. Like, the mountains already have snow on the tops, but I'm like, it's not just going to be the tops. Like, it's fucking winter still for those countries. So I've been like trying to prep all my gear and get all this shit. And I'm like, oh my God, because I also get cold super easy. I'm not afraid of the cold. I'm afraid of a lot of things. Cold's not one of them. I just get cold easy. So, like, oh my God, I have been running around like a chicken with my head cut off and trying to find anything in Mexico. And like, for being one of the biggest cities in the world, it's so hard to get anything that you want, especially if it's like specific. Because you can't just like order shit offline. Everything ends up being imported. It takes 2 weeks to get here. All this other shit.
They don't have any like REI stores or anything out there?
Not for the most
North
part. There's a
Face,
lot. I
like-
mean, it's up in the mountains, but there's not a lot of mountain climbing. There's some other areas over near like Puebla that's got some mountains that you can climb and stuff. And I'm sure that city has a lot more stores. There are a couple of outdoor stores, but even then, it's mostly aimed at hiking, not cold weather shit.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
And especially because, I mean, you can get like a thick, big puffy jacket or a thick like ski coat, but you're also, for this kind of stuff that we're doing, where you want to be light. So you're not wanting to take a thick ass coat like that. You need more specialized stuff. So it's very hard to find like shit like that. And if I had just taken more time and ordered this shit 2 weeks ago, it wouldn't be an issue, but I didn't. So
I hope you didn't get cheap stuff.
You should just get one of those like really good sleeping bags, cut some holes in the bottom of it, and just wear that.
Wear it.
Yeah.
On
then you
the
can sleep in it too.
The hiking trip that Sam and Poob and Brian and Bizzle did, Brian bought like cheap, crappy gear, and it all like disintegrated off of his body during the trip, apparently. So I hope you got some good stuff.
No, and that was my thing. I'm trying to be like very prepared for this, and I feel like most other people are not. I don't know how prepped Pest is. He's just busy as shit. So I'm like, has he even gone and bought anything? Or is he going to show up in like tennis shoes and be like, maybe I'll just buy some boots? I don't know. And Michael was all like, ordered some $50 hiking boots offline. I was like, okay. I'm sure Jared's going to be fine with whatever he does. So I'm interested to see what kind of makeup there is, especially if there is a lot of snow, which I have a feeling, especially on some mountains that are like 2,005 meters high, like above that, you're gonna have a lot more issues, and there's quite a few of those.
Are you guys hiking anything in America?
No,
or
not right now. But no, strictly Europe. A lot of people have been saying other stuff, but we got a lot of shit to think about before we try and make any new plans. So, and the trip's also kind of going in order of like, I guess, difficulty. For the most part, most of the mountains over there are not super high. Like I said, like I think they're all under 3,000, which still involves snow and some more complicated stuff. Some of them are just big hills. Other ones are going to be a little bit more technical. I don't think we're going to be needing to like properly rope up on anything. We might do some harnesses and like fixed lines that are like bolted into the side where you put your clip on.
Whoa.
But
be careful.
Thank you, Aqua.
Welcome.
So like, yeah, the technicality of most of these mountains is not super. But then the next trip, the UK is not so much. Those are really big ass hills. But some of the I think not Norway, but Sweden or Finland, I think, has some relatively complicated stuff. And then I mean, trip 3, you're dealing with the actual Alps. So it gets a lot more complicated. So it's kind of just a slow ramp up of technicality and difficulty on them, which is good that we're starting with. I mean, I'm not going to say it's easy. I think it's going to kick all of our asses, but even on the first trip, but that'll be the kind of the fun in it. So yeah, leave on that tomorrow. Finally got all my stuff. I've been running around everywhere. I was mainly looking for like an outer shell jacket, and I could not fucking find anything. I had found like 2, and then like one place was like, yeah, we have it. I showed up there like, no, we don't have that. And then the other place was like, yeah, we got it. And then they're like, oh, it got bought last night. I was like, no, it fucking didn't. You're goddamn lying. And they're like, I've had the worst nightmare trying to source all this fucking gear, but I'm good now. So I was like, thank God. All right, let's record the fucking podcast. I hadn't streamed in days until like yesterday too, but we're good. So yeah, that's that situation. Trip.
Yeah. So like while I was gone on, my trip, you inherited or attempted to hijack all of my Twitch viewers. I'm going to do that to you. I actually just got the idea because Bio Warfare came in my chat. Him and a legion of other gamers. I didn't even realize what was going on, but like Bio came in and is like, now that Daddy Dekie's gone, I guess I'm gonna hang out here for a while. And then like 12 other voices just popped up in chat like same. I didn't even try. It's just gonna happen.
Why do you think I started streaming so early, man? I started streaming early when Dekie started leaving.
He's filling they're filling my hole.
I got Hallis subbing to me now.
I didn't even mean to do it. Yeah.
No, Hallis, no.
I got Harmon in there with his weird, gross pillow. It's all falling into line. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm stoked you're leaving.
I'm gonna bring out Domination Daddy and fucking milk everything I can out of these gamers. Jesus, they love that shit.
Yeah, I guess. Well, all right. I've asked for this. I never thought I would have to leave.
This is retaliation for when you wrote as your title, Aqua's dead. Watch me instead.
Did you actually do that?
Yes. Aqua died. We actually have a podcast called Aqua's Dead, like where
I remember that.
I just
didn't
was
see the
not
stream
here
where
or
he
something.
put that. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that.
Dekie fell off a mountain, so guess you have to hang out here now.
It's gonna be
Which
a lot
crime?
more believable for you to say that.
Yeah, right. You're actually going somewhere dangerous.
Decky fell off a mountain. You might as well end your sub. Come sub to me now. We want that money going to a good spot.
Listen, I stopped streaming Tarkov for a while. I need the extra numbers, you know.
I have my travel person ready to get me flights to anywhere in Europe, just in case Techie fucking does fall off a mountain. I have to go fucking fix his ass up in a hospital or something.
No,
we
keep him
have
there.
insurance.
Okay, insurance.
Yeah. So if
It's gonna be better off there than probably anywhere else.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, in Mexico, he goes around fucking shocking himself with car batteries and shit. He's probably better off there with Pestily. He'll take good care of him. It'll be fine.
Maybe it wouldn't be a good thing for you guys to come to America now that I think about it. Like if you guys get hurt,
Yeah.
you end up with a $100,000 bill for a broken ankle.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh man. Well, that's cool. I'm excited.
But yeah, I'm
for
super
you.
glad that the video did come out because the Pestily thing was a lot of people I think were expecting. We talked about it a lot, and he was very much into. He wants to do a few very, very well made videos, and I think the first video kind of spoke to that on its quality.
Like that could have been on like Discovery Channel or something. Like that was just a really well done, and it was like a really good paced video.
Yeah, it's
too.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, everything that how it was done.
Instead of doing like, you know, a 5-minute video of, hey, what's in our packs, or you know, another, you know, video of like each individual mountain, a quick, you know, 10-minute video. He wanted to do more lengthy ones for different parts.
I subbed.
I don't know how many he's going to take out of this first trip, but like I think his plan is to try and put out a well-produced video almost monthly.
I wonder if he could sell that to like Netflix or something. There's like some way that he could do that because I feel like it's good enough to be on there. I've seen some of the shit on Netflix, man.
I honestly,
some real shit on Netflix.
I honestly think that that's like the route that whole thing is going. It's like selling it to somewhere else.
I think that'd be great. I'll take a 10% cut for that idea, by the way.
There needs to be like proof of concept though. So this first trip is going to be, I don't know, definitely
that's a tried and true formula. Like I'd rather watch you guys do that shit than Eugene Levy, like fucking in wherever he was, like just being like, I don't like to go outside. I have 2 left feet.
Yeah,
you know? And like I saw that show. I mean, it was like. It's just trying to be like Anthony Bourdain, but with like a less charismatic host.
Well, it's
also
the
Moaning of Life?
in Italy was
good.
shit too.
Throw a big enough name, but not big enough that like, you know, a big enough name, but then also small enough that he'll accept the position of doing it. Yeah.
The Reluctant Traveler, I think it's called. Like the whole thing is like, I like to stay home and eat at the same 3 restaurants, but here I am in a new place. Which, you know, it's okay, but I like your guys' show better. So maybe you can sell it to Netflix.
Who knows? Hopefully.
But yeah, I'm just glad the first video's out. So it actually gives people a proper idea what to expect. Which is
I'm
good.
hyped. Yeah, it looked great. Is there going to be any more videos coming out from that first one?
It'll be weekly.
From Indonesia, I don't think so.
I thought he said it's going to be weekly from now on. Am I wrong?
I don't think so. I think it's monthly for proper video. It's gonna be very spaced out.
I'm thinking about the podcast. Is the podcast weekly?
Yeah. That is well, yeah, guys. I'm on a new podcast too, the Before Death podcast.
Yeah, I noticed that. I did notice that. By the
which
way,
which is only in person. So it's only when I'm with the group, or that's when we all do it. They want to keep it strictly in person. On that. So like we'll be filming that throughout our trips in different parts of Europe.
Yeah. So is Pesley no longer doing his podcast with Michael?
No, I think they're transferring that into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Neighbors podcast is turning into that.
Cool.
And they're still gonna, I think, they'll care. We have a lot of episodes already filmed that we did while I was in Australia, and I think they'll keep doing some more over there while they're on that.
Yeah.
Considering that and some potential ideas we discussed before this recording, there could be some definite switching around of things that actually all might fall into place for the benefit of all parties involving Dekie. We'll see. Anyways, what was the other thing we were going to talk about?
Twitch, man.
Aqua wanted to allude that we might be spicing up the gamer hole.
Might be.
Soon.
It's all preliminary.
We're talking to some people and setting.
We
some
have
shit
some
up.
ideas. Yes.
We've been treading water with you guys a little bit, and we've been trying to make some plans, and we've been making some plans. Nothing's coming to action yet.
We might be on the cusp of something that we're all kind of excited about, but it's dependent on one major factor. So TBD on that. Don't get too excited. But anyway, so Hex, you said you might be streaming on YouTube. I'm really interested in that.
We have a list of
topics.
topics.
What an amazing transition, Aqua.
We have a list of topics we talked about right before this, like just a list of things we're going to talk about. Hexloom at the end was like, "Oh yeah, we could talk about how I might be
personally
streaming on YouTube."
Interested in. Okay, what's wrong with that? Fuck the list of topics.
Yeah, fuck that topic.
So
Hexloom.
basically, how I view it is, I truly feel like Twitch is not putting enough into their creators at all, and I don't
think they
think
stink.
No, they do, and it's been happening for too long. Like, viewers get shafted all the time with ads. I can't do anything about it because I gotta maintain a roof over my head, you know. And so it's like sometimes I have to take those incentives, but I try to be as transparent as possible about it with people. But now with them changing the new ad incentive program,
God, so fucking garbage.
I don't
so
even
bad.
get a thing. It's just a percentage for me. It just says 55%, and I'm just like,
it didn't give you estimations.
no.
I heard a few other people say they didn't get estimations. I did.
Some people did, some people didn't. I don't understand. I don't know what
They
goes
don't
into
even
that.
matter. It's such a
Exactly.
big fucking
It
broad
doesn't
thing.
fucking
It
matter
doesn't
because they're
matter.
not guaranteeing anything.
Yeah.
I was all like, they might as well put like, fucking $50,000 to $1 because it's a range. Thanks, Twitch.
Right. And at least with the way it was before, I kind of knew like how to budget money and stuff,
Yeah.
because like, okay, I'm getting this set amount for this set of hours. And this is great. But now it's like, I don't know what the hell's going on,
It was nice before. It really was. It offered a sense of security in terms of income, but now it's basically just auto run ads and you get what you get.
Yeah.
You might as well like just play ads when you see fit, or like when you get up. The only benefit I think to it is taking the 3 minutes, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the 3 minutes to get rid of the pre-roll.
Yeah, and
That's what I did as well. But I feel like there's that aside, I hate like being treated not my worth, basically. And I feel like Twitch has been doing that for far too long to not just me, just everybody, including viewers in general. And like, you could go the route where I try to direct people to like some third-party website and be like, just sub here and I get more of the money. Like, Fourth Wall, or like I think PayPal does something like that. I don't really know. But I feel like the majority of people who are subbing so they don't get ads, or because they want your emotes, right? Like, that's a huge factor. And it's hard for me to tell people, go sub to me over here. You're not going to get any benefits whatsoever besides, just supporting me, which is cool. But I want you to have something too, because I don't want you to have to watch 8 fucking ads just to get to me.
It's so convoluted because Hex, in order to do it, Hex has to say, get Twitch Prime, spend $10 a month or Twitch Turbo, then go to my
Right.
other thing, give me money there, and then if you want emotes, you have
Too
to
many
use
things.
my better Twitch.tv emotes or whatever. That way you can get some extra. It's just
Right.
like a convoluted. But it's because Twitch knows that it's so convoluted that they can take a 50-50 split and laugh.
I know,
at
and
us.
I hate that, and I feel like everyone's getting taken advantage. Not only just the content creators, first and foremost, but the viewers, because they're getting robbed from actually like watching someone. As soon as I see 6 ads, I'm out of there, man.
Yeah.
Like I've never clicked off anything so fast in my life. So I've started thinking like, well, what if I just keep doing this? It's going to be the same shit. So I've been thinking about switching over slowly to YouTube. Because with YouTube, what YouTube does is they allow you also to set your tier prices.
Yep.
Which something Twitch does not allow you to do. Twitch is like, you have to pay this set amount. And there are no incentives for people who are paying, that tier 2, tier 3 sub. They get like 2 or 3 extra emotes. They're not even
Dude,
like,
they get those,
like
yeah.
They're not like jumbo emotes. They're not even like extra animated emotes. They're just like whatever you got. And it's just, there's not enough incentive. And I feel like Twitch is missing out on a lot of money, especially from the crazy cuts that they take. But with YouTube, I'm allowed to set my own tiers, set that price. So what I can do is I can create that like main sub, have that be cheaper, but I'm going to also get paid more.
Yep.
Because it's a 70-30 split with YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube, you put $3.99 as the sub price, as the base sub price, and you get more money than you would if they did on Twitch for $5.
Exactly. And
cost
people
them
also
$1 less, and you get more money.
Yeah. And also, like, people aren't going to have to watch 80 ads, and probably the monetized ads that are on there, you can probably skip.
So, yeah, and the VOD, because you can just literally just save your VOD easily on YouTube. You can put ads in easily, and then if people want to watch it, you can place where you want the ads. So, like, every hour you put one.
How do live streaming ads work on YouTube right now?
Right now, you have to manually place them, I believe. There's like a button at the top that says this is a good time for an ad. Like when we stream this podcast on YouTube, it literally warns me like, hey, it's been 40 minutes. Now's a good time to press this button and it'll play one ad.
That's nice.
Like I think you can choose how many ads or whatever it is.
I didn't know you could choose your tiers.
You can set
make
the
your sub
price
$1?
You can
if you want, yeah.
I'm not saying
I
you
think
should,
99 cents is the minimum, but yeah.
Okay.
But you can create also your own incentives. It has incentives on there that you can do, or it has a thing where you can create your own.
Like
so
Patreon
if you have
tiers, you get to choose.
Yeah, so if you have something like for your tier 2 that you want to do extra for, like maybe you can make those like those guys can watch the VODs or something. Because for me, at least, the VODs are just going to be videos anyway. So it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like extra stuff that you can do for them. And it won't have to be an absurd price like $25. For a tier 3, and you're not getting anything.
And you still get fucking 50%. I swear to God, Twitch.
No,
I swear to God.
No. Tier
they
3s
don't.
are 70-30.
70-30.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
So how much do I get on tier 3?
You get
70%.
70% on tier 3.
I thought I got $12.50.
No, I believe you get 70% on tier 3 and 60% on tier 2.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Still
And I'm
fucking dumb.
It's dumb
I'm
as
grateful
fuck.
for it so much, but it's people who sub that, but I feel horrible because it's like you're not getting anything out of this. And I feel
Twitch knows
terrible.
That's where everybody goes to watch live streams. That's where everybody goes to stream. And they're just literally sucking the only thing they still give us is Twitch Prime, which is nice. Without that, it's a total dumpster.
I feel like you're seeing more people getting upset about this, though.
Yeah, because there used to be more things, that tilted, the tide a little bit towards creators. Now it's like they've taken everything away other than Twitch Prime, like the little things that they used to offer or have. I mean, I've always been in this position, so like this is what I'm used to. But they're taking away a lot from a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, man. And I started even doing the math just on a 70-30. And that's not even like a kick 95-5, whatever they're doing. But I did the math on that, and I'm like, fuck, man. Like, they are taking so much money.
Yeah.
And I could be putting that money, like, back into my stream and doing, like, crazy stuff that I want to do. And it's just like, I don't know. I'm kind of sick of it. And I would like to start experimenting with live streaming on other platforms. I'm not going to be leaving Twitch. It's just I want to test to see how YouTube does. And
why don't you go to Kick? Take your shirt off as well.
Show a
Now
little
we're talking.
cock.
You could
have under the desk cam like
I
Dekie
think it's
used to have.
great. You know, I see a lot of people on Twitter saying like, "Hey, come join me on Kick. Like, I'm going to be streaming there." I think it's awesome, and I think more people should be doing that. If it's not working out for you on Twitch, it's not going to get any better. You got to change something up.
Competition with Twitch is going to be good too.
Yeah, that's what I said
Any
about
competition at all.
If there's competition, at least someone, hopefully, you know, YouTube and Twitch kind of like give better incentives. You know, like if there's competition,
We're about to
it's
go
better.
on strike.
And the other thing about Kick is, which I scrolled through, there's always like the top 10 are kind of like interesting, let's say, content. But if you scroll down, there's actually some really good content creators that are doing Kick. You just might have to scroll down to, you know, find them.
No, I agree. I was on there yesterday because I remember when Kick first came out, I went on there to claim my name. Because I typically do that whenever new sites happen.
Just in case, yeah, why not?
Yeah, just in case. But I was so skeptical about Kick at the time. I don't even remember what email I set it up with. And apparently the password, I remember I didn't set it up with my regular, you know, like password.
Good call.
So I don't remember anything. So I can't log in because I was trying to go follow Palm Beach yesterday because he was streaming, and I can't even get. I don't even know what I signed up with it for, and I don't know what email I used.
Forgot your password option, or
there is,
you can't
but
remember
I don't
the
know
email.
what email I put it under because it wasn't my main one. Because I was like, I don't know what Kick is. I don't really trust this train wreck guy. So I this could be a fucking NFT scam for all I know. I don't know, but I feel like with YouTube, it's more of like at least a well-known company that, you know, it's got Google. So,
but it's a company that you know is going to be there for a while.
Yeah, but I will say that YouTube's UI on live streaming needs a major update.
You have to download truffle.vip and put it in your browser extension. Otherwise, it's pretty bad experience.
Someone was telling me that actually.
The viewer or the streamer?
Is that the Ludwig thing?
What does it do? Yeah.
It actually, it's like I have it on my thing, and when I go to Twitch or YouTube, it tells me, it kind of like you can attach both. So it'll tell me on my Twitch when Ludwig's streaming on YouTube, and it tells me on YouTube when someone that I watch is streaming on Twitch. So I can easily see if they're on, and I can click it. Also, it changes how it looks a little bit, so it is more like Twitch looking. More emotes are there. It's easier, friendly to like kind of use. It's more Twitch-like, I guess. Essentially what happened is Ludwig said, and he had a group of people, obviously, that he's in this company. He was like, this fucking thing sucks, and YouTube's going to take 2 years to get anything done because they have to, like, everyone up the ladder has to approve shit. So he's like, I'm just fucking doing this. I shouldn't have to, but I am. And he just coded out a little thing that makes it airable. It's not like amazing, but it's
that makes sense.
Airable.
So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Probably higher ups in Google have to approve all that YouTube shit.
Just like Twitch, which was one of our topics, was Twitch CEO stepping down.
I think all of those things were just happened too coincidental. Like that guy stepping down, us getting shafted on the ad incentive program, and then them letting go of 400 people all at once.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, yeah, you guys aren't going to do anything for your creators this year. I promise you.
So behind the scenes stuff, CEO, he was pretty much just a figurehead. He hasn't actually been making decisions for a long time. He's also checked out. People have had reports that he's just playing like Hearthstone and shit, like not actually doing anything. And then the president, who's now the CEO, was actually making all the shot calls. He's an out of touch creator he's out of touch because he's not like a streaming person. He's more like a business guy. But anyways, the CEO stepped down. He's the last person that was at Twitch when it became Twitch from Justin TV.
Yeah, everybody was all like, "Oh, we lost the last bit of Justin." I was like, "Nobody gives a fuck, dude." Eric Schmidt, for Emmett Schmidt, whatever. Eric Schmidt was the CEO of Google years ago. Emmett Schmidt or shit. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, he hadn't been doing fuck all. And I take me back. Twitch even, this is not really a conspiracy, but this is going down my little rabbit hole. Twitch Twitch has already been trying to initiate this new guy in, because you guys take it back, what, 6 months ago, whenever they were like, hey, we're not going to do 70-30 split even for big creators anymore. We're never going to offer any of those deals. And the server costs are so much to stream with you guys. Remember they made that horrible post? That was from the new CEO guy. That was from the president at the time, who's now CEO. They were already having him starting to be the spokesperson and saying these announcements, and he's the one that made that horrible fucking post saying like, oh, boo-hoo, it costs so much to run Twitch, that's why we're not going to give our creators any goddamn money.
Right, and he's the one that the creators
slowly
met
moving
with
him into that.
The creators met with him.
Now he's in charge.
Yeah.
And
also, like, I think that the CEO did step down finally because they knew that the layoffs were coming, and he's just like, I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to take the backlash. I've already taken enough, and I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm going to retire. And I think that
I assume they already knew that shit like 6 months ago, and that's why they had that guy make that post.
Yeah,
just to get his name out there.
Yeah,
maybe they know YouTube's gonna take over, and they're just squeezing every drop out of Twitch.
Susan stepped down in YouTube, and who did they have take his place? Some NFT dude, YouTube. The new YouTube guy, some douche too.
YouTube's already been taking market share, like a little bit every year. You know, a little bit goes more to YouTube, just slightly type of deal. So I also think that she stepped down because the whole tech market is having less people invest in it. So I think that all CEOs that are like well off or done, like her and him, were just like, I'm going to spend time with my family. I'm not fucking going to deal with
why not? Fuck it.
Exactly. I made my millions. I'm not going to deal with the downturn that's about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
They made great platforms. They did their thing. Now it's just whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, like Hexloom said, Jesus, if you're a content creator, feel free to test the waters. Like I
would say, especially if you're a content creator that's averaging like 10 viewers or less on Twitch.
Oh,
I would say,
definitely.
I would say now would be the time to go to Kick. Like, honestly, test those waters.
Test anything.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's a busy day.
Busy day. But yeah, like that's, you know, and there's nothing against contracts that you can't go stream on YouTube for 1 day a week or something and then just test it, or 1 day on Kick, 1 day on YouTube.
That was the one thing. Because they knew there was going to be a lot of like creators upset about this. They're like, all right, we got to throw them a bone somehow. Let's let them stream other places. Like it used to be that if you were a Twitch partner, you only could live stream on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Yes. No, well, you could only live stream on, it depends on the deal. The regular deal, you could stream somewhere else. It just couldn't be at the same time. They changed it so you can now stream on TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that at the same time.
But not like YouTube.
But not YouTube.
Yeah.
Because they know that makes no fucking sense to stream that at the same time.
Well, because all it is they want people to be like, they want the people to be on TikTok and be like, I'm streaming right now, and then pull the TikTok audience over to Twitch. Twitch doesn't know how to fucking, you know, like grow themselves. So they're just like, go over to another platform and talk about Twitch. Yeah. Anyways.
I think that's very cool, though. I think you should. And good job, Hex.
Yeah. I think you should test the waters.
I've thought about showing my cock on Kick before, but
you can do it. I know that there is TOS now, but I mean, I went on there the other day and it was just like, it was OnlyFans promotion, gambling, and a couple decent, you know, gaming streams. But I mean, OnlyFans promotion on Twitch is like pretty bad.
I haven't even been on this
I don't
website.
think you're allowed.
Well, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to promote OnlyFans on Twitch, but you can, you know, hot tub stream and then be like, look at my links. You know,
like
my links.
Is it kick.com? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Kick.
I
You can literally
been on this website.
Kick was literally nude girls.
Name. I thought you claimed your name, unless Kings did for you, because I tried using your name the other day, so at least it would be in safe hands. But I couldn't because someone took it. So
no, I believe
someone got it. They have 3 followers.
I believe it is claimed by someone we know, just to hold it.
Oh, that would be nice.
Maybe it's B-Horse. He took your name on Hive.
I think it might be B-Horse or something, because someone did message me saying something about they held Aqua's name. It might be Toothy, actually. I don't remember.
Oh, that's nice of them. Jesus Christ, thank you. I'm not too good at doing things like that, sadly.
But anyways, on Kick, essentially, I don't think you get banned for just showing your actual full body naked. So at least they weren't banned. There was.
I don't think they really ban anything. They have like a TOS, but they don't ban shit as of right now.
Yeah.
Have they banned anybody?
I don't know.
So do they actually take a 95-5 split?
Yeah, that's the thing. So I tried to look it up.
How's that beneficial to them?
Some guy did the math and he put up, because like we've all heard that, and in their head it's like, oh dude, that's a lot. But like he did the math, and actually seeing the numbers just like breaks your heart as a Twitch streamer. And I tried to find the post because I wanted to go over the examples. I couldn't find it off the top of my head. But yeah, he did it for like, what happens if you have 50 subs? What happens if you have, 100 subs or 500 subs? What happens if you have 5,000 subs? And it's just like, it just makes you weep with actually like seeing the difference between 50 split and 95 split. And you could do the math right now instantly, but it hurts so, like, from just hearing the 95 split to actually seeing the numbers of those different sub amounts just hurts. And
it's a huge difference.
Yeah, it's an insane difference. And everybody's like, how they can't keep that sustainable, they can't do that. And I don't remember if Twitch said it or Trainwreck said it. I saw something, but it was just like, it's not how they're making their money. They're making it all off gambling. That's not their
This looks just like Twitch to me.
Well, the first iteration was literally copy paste Twitch. Like it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Trainwreck's thing that he talked about was essentially, he said, like you should be able to make your money off ads. Which because Kick is paid for by, a gambling company, stake.com, I could see them putting enough ads and making enough money from stake ads that it would make sense. And that's the sort of idea. And if you have it's like YouTube. YouTube lost a lot of money in the beginning until they had an ad network, and then they made lots of money.
What's the quality of these streams?
I think the bit rate's the same, though. I don't think the bit rate's any higher.
See, that's another thing I like about YouTube. That
YouTube, you can do a huge bit rate. Those
people can stream at 1440 over there, and their streams look incredible. And their bit rate's so high as well, and I like that too.
Yep, that's why most restreams, like co-streams, are from YouTube streams because they just look better.
You don't even need to record locally. Use the VOD almost for your videos.
Yeah, if you have 1440,
yeah.
If you up the bit rate. That's one of the things that streaming on Twitch, you have to record locally. Otherwise, you have a shit bit rate.
Yep.
Ripping the VODs 6,000 kilobytes.
That's like
even the bit rate at 6K is like fucking horrible because there's so much grass in Tarkov. Yeah. I mean, if you're streaming just chatting or something, I mean, you're fine. I think no matter what you do, but like
any
grass
game
intensive,
like Fortnite is gonna look like shit. Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's great that there's competition right now, and I love that I see more and more people saying that they're streaming on other platforms, and I think it's just going to continue to do that unless Twitch changes their shit. Maybe Twitch is already dead. They already know it, and they just haven't said anything about it yet.
Yeah,
and it's just going to become like a Mixer thing.
I think that it's going to become it's going to continue to be a squeeze money out of what they can, and I think that they're okay with losing viewership if they can keep squeezing money out of it.
For like the time being,
right? But like, if Twitch can be profitable, like make more money, but less viewers and streamers caring, they'll take that right now because I don't think they're going for the long haul of get the massive amount of viewership and then cash out later. It's like we already have the viewership we think is going to be peak. Let's just cash out.
If they ever take Twitch Prime away, which I don't know if they will.
I think that will come eventually.
If it does, I'm out.
I think that everyone's out once that happens.
I won't make enough.
Not everyone, but a lot of people I think are out.
Yeah.
I think also the big streamers still have 70-30 for a while. I think it's like June this year or something that they go to 50-50. When that happens, I think you're going to see a lot of the big streamers swap. Or try to sign exclusives.
Because that was that post from the president back. Yeah, he was saying like they're done with giving everybody that 70-30 cut. Or giving the few that 70-30 cut.
Right, but they gave it a year from that post. Yeah.
Honestly, the fact that there's no hope for a future of gaining a contract like that is hugely like discouraging. Like that was something that was on the horizon up till recently, for a lot of people potentially. Now they're just strictly downgrading. So it's just, I don't know.
Hopefully Kick makes it so they have to change how they do it, and they sign people to exclusives.
How much is a sub over on Kick?
It's $5, I believe. $4.99.
And how much percentage does a streamer get?
95.
Dude, if Kick made it so you could choose how much your tiers were, oh my god, dude. That would be massive.
Because if you're a small streamer, you could just do like a $3 tier.
Dude.
And then just...
How does Kick make money? I don't really get it.
Ad network. That's what they believe. But essentially, it's just stake.com losing money because they believe they're going to make more money from the gambling.
What do you mean by ad? I've never seen one ad on there when I've been on it.
That's what I mean. There's no real ad right now. But but what Trainwreck said is that he wants to make an ad network, or the whole point is that the ad network will pay for the site.
That's what Twitch is trying to do.
Will it become riddled with ads, or?
Well, I mean, stake.com is probably paying more than any ad person. So I'm sure that they can just put stake.com at the top, like, on the main site. And then that's kind of their idea. Like, I think that it takes a long time to get an ad network. I mean, even Twitch, the ad incentive program was just to get you guys to sling more ads so that they could try to sell more ads and use that data to get Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all the big ones on board, and then they would make more money long term. But it didn't work. Things pulled out of Twitch, not went in. And they were like, oh, we're paying all this ad incentive money, and we're not even like bolstering our ad network. Shit. So if Twitch doesn't figure that out, I think that they are going to keep going down. If they, if ads come back, like right now is a bad time to try to do that because marketing in tech and everything is down.
I think what everyone needs to do is take their life savings and go buy some Sheeb coin.
Or Charizard coin. Charizard coin.
No, don't shill it. Jake Paul's getting sued by the SEC.
Oh, you're right. People are being actually sued and put in jail for this now.
Skins. Which brings us to the topic of Counter-Strike 2. That new smoke got me all hot and bothered. That's going to change the game big time.
I think gaming in general, now that we have new Counter-Strike smoke.
Yes,
do you know what that smoke does? It stops you from seeing stuff, just like lots of pubic hair stops seeing your junk.
That is so true, and that's why this holiday season, I'll be giving thanks to our friends over at MANSCAPED.
Oh shit! I screwed up, guys.
Speaking of ads, would you guys like to hear a vocal ad right now?
We have an ad for you, but I might have been sent the wrong ad read. That seems like that's probably a little bit more Thanksgiving focused.
Don't worry, Dekie. I scrolled up from ours and grabbed it.
Oops. Yes. 1 second. Hey, guys.
Do you know what the right tool for the... fuck, I don't know how to do this. Right tool for the job is?
Cue dramatic sounds, Aqua. Thank you. This is a public service announcement for Manscaped. Now, because Manscaped now has beard products, and it's going even further with the brand new Weed Whacker 2.0. Go ahead and tell the world leaders. Tell the world, man, I can't read today.
Tell the world
leaders that you need Manscaped. The leaders in below the waist grooming have traveled north of your South Pole with their revolutionary grooming products. The new Weed Whacker 2.0 and their new beard line confirms they have all the best tools for your hygiene tool box. Time for you to upgrade your game by going to manscaped.com and using code GAMERHOLE for 20% off. That's code GAMERHOLE at manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping. All one word, GAMERHOLE at manscaped.com. Guys, they have a new beard line. That's what I was trying to say. You can shave your beard with not your ball trimmer this time. We've all been doing it, but now you can get the actual beard trimmer, the Weed Whacker 2.0.
No, the Weed Whacker's for your ears. The 2.0's for your ears. Get your whole face done, and then get the hedge trimmer for your face. Not hedge trimmer. Fuck.
Thank you, Manscaped.
Thank you, Manscaped.
I used the beard trimmer just the other day.
Yeah. Actually, it was weird because were we in Call Aqua? We were just talking about it randomly, and we were like, "That thing's so cool! You could do it so quickly. It's just like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh."
It was.
Yeah.
It works better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Just based on the guard on it, you just zoop, zop, zoop, and it's just like gone. Takes 2 seconds.
I'm now gonna.
It is actually like I know it's our sponsor and everything, but I'm glad it is because it is actually the best like hair remover I've used.
I'm actually going to put in a request for them to be able to do my head now too. That way we can get the whole thing done.
I was either buying total garbage razors before, or this one's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah.
I would really like to see like a Nair product from Manscaped. I want to dip my balls in liquid and have everything fall off.
Dekie wants to be a dolphin from the neck down, completely hairless, and slimy and wet.
So, back to Counter-Strike 2 smokes.
Yeah, so Counter-Strike has officially been announced. I mean, the leaks had happened. Everybody knew it was coming. But then Counter-Strike, like, they literally tweeted it out there, like, Counter-Strike 2 is happening.
Yeah.
And the thing that they showed about Counter-Strike 2, instead of, like, a cool trailer or something else, they're like, smoke.
Check out these smokes. Yeah.
I've never seen so many people excited for a smoke.
It does change the game.
Pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
It will dramatically change the game. Like the way that the HE grenades, those are going to have a whole nother use.
Yep.
Other than trying to get that last little bit of damage on a kill. You throw that into a smoke, it like blows it out of the way and like clears it. Just like, the smoke was used to put out a molly before. With it, the smokes will be a lot less. Like basically they were just like a timer duration of cover before. Now it's like a dynamic cover experience that can be manipulated. And a lot of those smokes that like guaranteed taking a site, I don't know how it's going to play out. It's going to be kind of crazy. And I just like the way it looks as well. Okay.
Are people actually playing this now?
It's like
the beta went live today, didn't it?
I think it's only if they give it to you. There's like
yeah.
And then
very close beta.
Counter-Strike Go had its top player base ever, like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. It broke its record. So
very
people are playing it.
What I noticed, I thought was really cool, is that they just kept the same maps, but it's kind of because like why would you change it? They're like tried and true, like they're competition maps,
That's been 3 games that they've kept the same maps.
Because essentially what it is they're pulling Overwatch to Overwatch 2. They're like Overwatch to Overwatch 2 was just upgrading the engine / changing a few things. Counter-Strike Go to Counter-Strike 2 will be just new engine and then change,
I mean, that's what it's always been with Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
1.6 to source.
There's not a lot.
That was actually a pretty big jump in graphics, though.
Yeah.
No, you don't need to
change. I feel like that was the
maps.
biggest jump.
Yeah.
There's not a lot.
Then you have source to go and go to this.
Yeah. Like, think about it. What would an actual full new game even be? Like, I don't think people even need or want that. I think this is a good, like, it's cool. I think that's enough. Just the new lighting, the new engine.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's like
graphics.
AoE 2, right? If you have a good balanced game, if you have a great balanced game, you can just reskin it or like update it slightly and then push it out.
If it ain't broke, so don't fix it. Too much.
That's been Counter-Strike's thing the entire time.
Yeah.
So great.
Very cool.
But very exciting. Yeah. You did not get into the closed beta alpha. I mean, Aqua.
No, I would like to. I don't know how. I was watching Shroud play it. I mean, he got in. Who the hell is he? But anyway.
Yeah.
I'd love to give it a try, but I don't know how to get into it.
Speaking
Kings,
of
how do
Shroud,
I get into it? Get out the company card. Get me in.
I'm sure they got one on CD Keys. Yeah, dude, you can definitely find one for like $5 over there. But no, speaking of Shroud, him and who is it? Sacriel?
Mm-hmm.
They're making their own survival game.
Yep.
Which intrigued me.
They partnered with Splash Damage in order to make their own survival game.
I watched the trailer and Splashdown was like, with our history in games, what the fuck have they made?
They've made games. They were part of, I want to say, the last Gears of War.
Oh,
like
that's great.
They're like I think they're a small dev company or smaller dev company that helps with other games. Oh, Gears Tactics, Transformers, Reactive, like Halo, Master Chief Collection, Gears 5. So like they're not, I don't think, like revolutionary developers, but like they have big time experience.
Well, this is going to be their big game.
This will be their big like IP, their own IP, I think. Yeah.
But yeah, Shroud and Sacriel apparently like ground floor helping build up a new survival game, which I love survival games. So I mean, we're gonna see that in like 4 years or some shit probably, but any kind of survival game gets me hot. So I'm also glad to see that.
Sons of the Forest 3.
Oh God.
This time the heads are even bigger.
I think we're gonna see a lot of like gaming go that way. Like giant content creators, when they retire or when they start slowing down, they're gonna do more and more things with companies like this. Not only in this, but also in esports. Like you see Ludwig and Moist, whatever, Critical bought an esports organization. And esports organizations always lose money, but if the content creator is the part of it or the head of it, the content creation side can be profitable. So I think that'll happen.
Same thing with Dr. Disrespect and
exactly
Dead Drop.
Yeah, Dead Drop would be such a hard, not profitable thing for a long time, but because he is advertising it, he gets,
Is that out yet?
No,
I think they just had a new test, but I think it's still like super not.
Snapshot.
The 4th snapshot came out, which essentially
I don't
is
think there's a lot to it still.
Those are pre-alphas essentially.
Actually, it's the 5th.
Oh, is it?
Actually,
I heard that a lot of people are upset because the second
snapshot.
Horrible. Yeah, the second snapshot was actually like had cool mechanics that now is no longer in the game or something. In Snapshot 5, so I don't know.
The looting looks like it's like the early development. Like I guess you can't really complain about this kind of game at this stage. To be honest, I guess.
I don't like
the looting looks like the cycle. I just can't get into really games like that where the guns look all wacky.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't, like their shotgun doesn't even, I didn't even know what the hell it was. It doesn't even look like a shotgun.
Yeah, if it's hard to recognize what it is right off, you kind of have like this.
It's not that important.
Not believable.
I mean, it makes me less excited just based preliminarily. But if the gameplay is good enough, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What it looks like.
And I think that's why I like the cycle, because I like the gameplay of it.
Yeah, I hate how it looks though, and I hate the aliens. But yeah.
Cycle had a big update. So
I saw Pest playing it the other day.
Maybe that'll do. Maybe that'll do well. Cycle and Marauders both invested a lot of money into combating cheaters. So hopefully,
I love how Marauders looks.
They still don't follow me.
It's just a bit fast.
My God, no. Linus, I don't know what happened with Linus. You guys said something. Linus got hacked?
Yes.
I don't know, but I love the video of him not knowing what the hard R word was. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
He was just like, I would say it all the time.
Wait, Marauders doesn't follow me either.
I know, I told you this.
Whoa, no.
I told you they didn't follow me. This has been a topic I've brought up before.
Yes.
I was like, they don't follow you either.
Z-Chum.
You follow each other.
They follow you. Of course they do. They love you.
Aqua. We already knew that they didn't care about Hex,
stream it on the last
eat
two
your
updates.
heart out.
They're gonna take my pot out, I bet.
But yeah, what happened with Linus?
Well, his channel got taken over by the same Twitter hackers, or I mean not Twitter hacker, Tesla hacker guy thing or whatever. I tried searching the channel today, and the whole channel was taken down.
Really?
I don't know if it's been up since. When I woke up this morning, that was the first thing that I saw. And,
I don't know if this happened with Linus, but what these hackers do is they send you an offer on email, and it says, click this PDF or whatever, download this in order to read the offer. Like it's a PDF that you download or whatever that you think it's a PDF, and then it's a hack program that gets into your stuff. So a lot of people are falling for it, thinking that it's like a sponsorship offer, and then they give away their YouTube details, either by it injects itself into the computer or by you logging in on a fake site, like attaching your YouTube channel to a fake site.
Fuck, man, that's scary.
That's why, if you do not know, it's very scary when you see
like when channel like Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah.
It's a little channel hack.
That is what's scary, is the fact that his channel, like how big he is and the marketing team he must have behind it.
Who fucked up over there?
I don't know. And it might not be what got him, but I know that's what got a lot of other people with this Tesla thing.
I remember, I can't remember his name. He was kind of, I guess, at least one time bigger in the Rust community. I don't remember what his name was. I remember his got hacked too.
And
his was shit.
His was the same shit. Yeah, he explained it.
Yeah. That's
his new
horrifying.
channel's like Phelps or something like that, and his old channel was. He's scary, man. He stopped doing Rust because he's mostly doing he wanted to do cinematics or something like that, and Rust was really hard to do it. So, anyways, be careful if you have a YouTube channel, and don't trust emails when it says click this to see an offer or something like that.
Yeah, just don't click on weird stuff in general, maybe.
But the emails do look pretty legit. But
it's scary.
If you know what you're doing,
I hate email.
You can spot them.
Someone was going through the Counter-Strike category, like offering skins with a weird link yesterday.
There you go. That's another
doing
one.
it in my channel.
Yep.
Like whispering users,
It's a good idea.
Don't trust whispers either, guys.
Yeah, maybe
I should become a hacker, actually.
Probably posing as like drops or some shit, I don't know.
Access keys.
Talk to me about Diablo IV, Aqua. You're the Diablo expert here. I played about 3 hours of it, and I realized that I was like literally falling asleep. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go play DayZ. But you're a Diablo guy.
Mm-hmm.
You love it. What's the impression?
It's way too early to tell. There's a lot of things that are cool, a lot of things that I am unsure of, and a lot of things that I just think stink. The UI stinks. I know that. The vibe is good. I like the graphics. The gameplay feels decent enough. I would like a little bit more of like an impact sensation, especially when using the Barbarian. The itemization is interesting, but I'm hesitantly excited about it because there's so much like crafting involved, which could lead to like a lot of endgame content and like, working on that perfect character, like, scouring the earth, trying to get those perfect rolled items, and then scouring for like craft resources to re-roll those items into like exactly what you need. It's the classic new like Blizzard itemization formula. They do it on World of Warcraft as well. There's like, it's cool for some people. It's not really as much my thing, but it could be executed well. I think I'll probably get really into it for like 3 weeks. And if it doesn't like, the end game isn't shaping up how I want it to, we'll see. PvP is a big factor there as well, because the thing that motivates me to get good gear is usually PvP. Although it depends how satisfying the clearing of monsters is, and like, the end game monsters, like what's the incentive to killing these difficult bosses other than just the fact that you can do it? That might be enough. We'll see. It's hard to tell. The beta was really fun so far. I don't know.
But you said it's too early to tell. And I'm not sure if you're familiar, but the game launches in like 3 months. So like there's not much time for them to change anything. It's pretty late.
Well, here they're only showing us a certain amount, like up to a certain point.
It's up to 25,
so like
right?
I don't know how they have it fleshed out currently. Yeah, is what I mean.
That's very fair.
It does come down to endgame, I think.
Yes.
So
Is
That
PvP
being
a
said,
big factor in Diablo?
It wasn't historically,
now
but
it
I'm
is,
hoping it is.
Yeah. So from what it looked like, they're taking like an Albion Online approach, sort of. So
yeah. The world bosses are cool. There's a lot of stuff they added in that's cool, like that open world, like overworld thing they have going, including the MMO aspects, kind of like Albion had that too, right? Certain zones where PvP is incentivized or like on or whatever to collect certain materials could be really exciting. The world bosses are really cool. The fact that people are just around you all the time is interesting. There's going to be a lot of griefing probably though involved with that. Like
if there's a full drop area, that would be like Dekie would play that game if there's a full
Then
drop
I'm in.
area. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what the PvP area could be.
I doubt they do full drop, but maybe they'll do something where.
I mean, why not? Those daring enough to do it. You know? Maybe for hardcore characters.
Maybe.
Oh my god, full drop on hardcore. Oh,
yeah, hardcore characters.
I'm getting
like
torqued up. Maybe I need to be a Diablo main.
Yeah, no,
if
they at least make an option for that, like, why not? I think that would be sick.
I don't believe it. They're going to go more casual than they've ever gone before.
Maybe.
Possibly. Maybe they're both. I don't know. Blizzard does tend to be, like, very closed off and go in one direction in that way. But we'll see. Like I said, too early to tell. Lots of potential. Blizzard is an idiot most of the time, so I'm not getting too excited yet. So we'll see. So far, though, fun. It activated my little goblin cortex in my brain, and I'm in. I'm excited to play it again tomorrow. So, I don't know. Good so far.
Okay, I was curious because, like, I'm not a big Diablo guy. I was forbidden from ever touching Diablo 1 or 2. I remember I told my mom one time I was going to go over to my friend Jason's house because he had a new game. She's like, what game? I was like, Diablo. And she's like, you're not going to see Jason for the next couple of months. And I was like, whoa, well,
Diablo?
Okay. She's all like, he's going to lead you to the fucking devil. So I was forbidden. So I don't have the nostalgia you did. So I was just curious about it. But yeah, it was a little bit slow.
Yeah, that's why I don't know anything about Diablo.
Nostalgia for the love of the franchise definitely plays a factor. But like, if you like ARPG games, I think it might be a good one. I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
I think that covers it for us, boys. Yeah.
I'm glad it exists.
We're gonna end here. We will be back very soon. Dekie will be gone, but we're gonna try to do some updates with him, so he can show us where he is and that kind of stuff. But we will be back soon. And then we are working on something down the road that will change the podcast, maybe. And if you want to hear about a man getting arrested for telling someone to die in Minecraft, maybe you want to be a member, because we're gonna go record that now.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk
We're
about
also
a
going to
crazy
get really political
dream
and talk about Trump being arrested and how it's totally unjustified, and Trump is actually the greatest president we've ever had.
Yeah,
the greatest person ever to exist.
We're gonna talk shit about all you libs. All you libs out there. Come try to take this gun, bitch. See what happened.
Bye.
All right, bye, guys.
What's up, gamers? Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. We put a lot of work into these. If you liked it, consider becoming a member just by clicking the join button down below this video. Becoming a member will get you access to exclusive members-only benefits like a monthly live stream, as well as an extra hour-long episode every week on top of the main episode. Thank you again for watching. Appreciate you. And as always, we will see you next week.